A king, as the brothers Grimm have taught us, had 3 very deceitful daughters. And teenage girls, there's no denying, are quite delightful, but very trying. Each evening, after a glass of wine, they'd go to bed at 9:30, and sleep as sound as a bug in a rug, until woken up by a steaming mug. Now listen, here's the mystery. Each morning, their shoes were battered and tattered, the leather uppers completely shattered, the heels worn down, the soles worn through. There was scarcely anything left on the shoe, and the puzzled king could not detect how the shoes came to be so wrecked.
Daddy, dear, you mustn't be cross. Sadly, we need to repair our loss.
And these fine shoes must be replaced by new ones, all in a very best taste.
But I buy you shoes every day in a season. There seems to be no rhyme or reason.
Breaking one's shoes is not a crime. There's maybe no reason, but there's a rhyme.
Daddy, dear, you're so sweet. You know we need to look after our feet.
Yes, but here is the point. You just can't fidget. Your feet cost me the half of the national budget.
The poor king might need to pawn his crown, but here's a young man just arrived in town.
Good evening, folks. To all of you. Good evening, and my name is Hugh. Hello, everybody. Reward for the man who can deduce the cost of the royal footwear use. If your guess meets with success, you shall wed a fair princess, but fail to find the reason why, the penalty is fixed. You die.
Greetings, my friend. Good day, good day. And why do you hurry along this way?
I'm going to town, as I've been told. All the streets are paved with gold.
If that's the case, you're wasting your time. That's in a different pantomime.
Oh, darn, that's truth, but nevertheless, I could win a fair princess.
69 young men have tried.
And
69 young men have died. How will you avoid their fate?
I have no idea, but I will. You wait.
I should give up. Won't you think twice? Then hear an old woman's wise advice. The palace has best vintage wine, Bordeaux, 1879. It's quite the best, or so you think. But don't be tempted, do not drink. They'll offer you a glass or jug, and in the wine there is a drug. With drugs, as every child must know, the rule is simple, just say no. And when the clock should strike 13, you need to follow, observe the scene, and see it all without being seen.
And how do I achieve that masterstroke?
You need this invisible cloak.
It is not invisible. I can see it. I can.
It makes you invisible, you silly man.
I am at my wit's end. What can I do? This country is broke, I must be frank. Ah, we need a loan from Tatra Bank.
Greetings to you, most noble king.
Your name, sir?
You.
You are me?
Not you. You.
He
No,
can't be
sir.
me.
No, sir.
He's you. That's what I said. But fail in this task and you will be dead. Good night to you, and you. The morning will show if your boast is true.
Before you settle, have some wine. Bordeaux, 1879.
How very kind of you, my dear. How did you guess my favorite wine?
something wrong?
A little cramps.
Are you sure you're not a little damp?
Oh no! That wine has gone to my head. I think it's time to go to bed.
He's fast asleep. So little fast.
Poor soul. To lose his head for us. And while he is in his drunken trance. Come girls, it's time for us to dance. He will not hear nothing at all. Let's go, it's time for us to have a ball.
And so those bad princesses strayed off on their nightly escapade. Along a hall and down a stair, the princesses walked all unaware of our hero Hugh, for it was he, cloaked in invisibility. But Hugh walked close, and so he trod on one girl's dress.
That's very odd. I must confess, someone just pulled my pretty dress.
There's no one here, my dear. Of course, you caught it on a piece of gauze. What was that noise? Comes to mind that someone's following close behind.
It was my shoes. They always quick. They come from a very cheap boutique.
They walked a mile, they walked right through some parkland and an avenue. Lined with 600 silver birch, our hero thought,
I need to search for 1 souvenir, something to prove that I am here. A twig, perhaps, so I can feel the silver on this beauty.
What was the noise? I can't guess. Is someone wailing in distress? Don't worry, dear. It was me. I tripped and broke my heel.
So, what have we here? An apple. Core, I'll add an apple to my store.
I think there's something very suspicious here amongst the golden delicious.
Why on earth would something hoot in an orchard full of fruit? No, not at all. I must suppose I blew my nose.
Then, with some little hesitation, they walked on to their destination, an enchanted castle with a hall, set out for a grand state ball. If you're looking for some schmaltz, nothing's better than the waltz. Next, let every man and woman go onto the floor and dance the tango. The next dance is the real tip-top. Yes, you've guessed, it's the hip-hop. There are no limits to where you can take dance, especially if you do a break dance.
Music, please.
at the ball rocking and rolling.
I don't know, that's not the type that we are supposed to do.
Music, please.
Yes.
I hope they enjoyed the fun and I'm glad it's all done. It's time for us to creep back to the palace for a sleep.
Well then, did you detect how my daughter's shoes were wrecked?
Indeed I did, sir. I will reveal the fate of every soul and heel.
But Daddy dear, this cannot be true. This fool has slept the whole night through.
Not so. I'll bring the evidence. I will not keep you in suspense. I have it here. The first and the second.
Daddy, it's true. He must have kept these items while we thought he slept.
Is it true? You naughty girls. You dance through tonight if you have the chance.
But Daddy, it brings exquisite pleasure to spend time in this nocturnal leisure.
Then, my thanks I must express. And you may choose your fair princess.
Whichever one of us you choose, you'll need to buy some dancing shoes.
And every night from dusk till dawn, you'll dance until your strength is gone.
You mustn't make Bobbin's fuss. You will dance with every one of us. Boogie boogie, jive, hip hop, you will dance and never stop.
Your Highness are very kind, but somehow I've just changed my mind. I'll leave you in a lurch. I won't be going to the church. Find another heir to the throne, and you can boogie woogie on your own.